Okay, I was just gonna do crank seals in this engine, which are removable from the outside. If you do a deal like that, drill a little hole, put a screw in it, pop them out. But it's been sitting for a long time, and God knows what conditions. There was a rag over it, but there is stuff in the crank bearings holding it from turning very well. So I'm gonna split it, clean all the bearings, new seals all through the whole motor, and hopefully she'll be a runner. So let's do it. Yeah, I know they got case pullers for this kind of thing, but I only split with a screwdriver at the motor mounts, where there's no chance of the motor being able to suck air if I do ding it up, and if I ding it up, I smooth it back out. So I know, I'm sure I'll get some comments saying that's not how you pull an engine apart. But I've been doing it this way for lots of years. Oh, she's got motor oil in her. Better get a pan. Alright, let's get this oil drained and bring it back. Man. Like the crank is trying to come with it, which isn't going to work because the nut's still on that side. I may have to pull the clutch cover, pull that nut apart. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put something, a nut on this, and give her a few taps to get it to go stay that way. Pull this clutch cover so we can get the nut off the crank. Pop this water pump cover off first. Central New York, 96.9 WOUR. 4 quarters of rock weekend. Celebrating the most important rockers all weekend long. Kind of like the quarterback, right? Maybe the highest paid, the influencer, the signal caller. This is the fourth one from Boston on 4 quarters. All the case bolts. Have to pull that kicker off. That's all the case bolts, or the clutch cover bolts. We need a 10 mil to pop that off. Alright. See if she'll just spread. Nope, she ain't just gonna pop. Alright. Sometimes pulling the clutch perch pushes on the basket enough to pop it off. Nope, just pushing the basket, she's on there. Alright, what do we got for tabs on this thing? She's on there. Come on, line. Get loose. There's no good spot to pry on this thing. Get the rubber mallet out, give it a whack. So that way it won't hurt the aluminum. Oh, she's moving. Make excuses. She's going. Stay in. Alright, she's not splitting on the bottom there. She is still dumping oil though, that's for sure. Must be a dowel pin over here or something that's stuck on. Yeah, there we go. Take me home tonight. Alright, clutch cover's off. Damn. Gotta get that nut off so the crank can slide out, because that's the way it's trying to split. You see the gap right here? It's trying to take the crank with it, and I'd rather just let it do what it wants to do for now. I can always take it apart, the bearing off of it later. Shoot, let's try to get that baby off of there. 17er. There we go.
This mission is not impossible. Just crack the code and win the cash. Hey there, it's the River Howing Show on 96.9 WOU.
Must be water pump gear. Clutch gear. Alright, now we can continue with our split here. Coming. Oh, it's too big. She's a going. Transmission's not wanting to stay in the case. She's wanting to come apart. Right there. cranks coming with it, so she's there a little ways. She's not trying to pop apart for me for some reason. Something's stuck. It's probably just that bearing, crank coming out of that bearing. Save me. Close. We need some bigger utensils to spread it further. Dang, she's close. It's just that crank holding it right there. Well, I decided to split this motor anyway, because there's so much dirt and grime down in the bearings that it doesn't turn good. So, but this is how you get the crank seals out from the outside. Drill a little hole in them, pop them right out. I popped it out, but then I turned it and it was like, I was like, no, we gotta split it. So we're just about there. She's been giving me a little havoc. It's pulling the crank out of this side of the bearing, so it's a little tight. Come on, you're right there. Just pop apart. Back is loose. Just that little bit of crankshaft left in there still. Might need something even fatter here. Alright, we gotta keep this transmission in one piece, which it wants to just pull to pieces. For sure. Gotta get that to stay in. Now it's still trying to take it. Oh, something just fell out. It'd be nice if it would stand up, but it won't. Alright. All right, let's see here. That should fit up onto that. There it goes. Then that goes there. And that goes there. And that goes there. Okay. Got our tranny back together. Yeah, so there's like shit in these bearings that are making them like this should turn super smooth, and it's not moving at all. Oh, there's like grit in them. When I pulled that rag off, it was just nasty in here. It's like, ah! Yeah. Okay, we got her split. I mean, this one's already got the shaft out of it, so I could probably just pry it out of there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That shouldn't come out that easy. Alright, now at least we were exposed to this bearing to be able to clean it. We could blast air or some type of cleaner through here and turn it and just keep blowing it out. So that's good. The other side of the motor, we're going to have to pull the crank out to clean that bearing. And close enough. Alright, let's put some seals in this bitch. Like, that's for that one. That's the big boy. The next biggest one should be for this side.
Looking for a local welder or fabricator? CNY Precision Welding is the area's premier welding and fabricating.
Yep, that's the baby. Sure. This is not recommended by Honda, but it's not recommended by them. But I always put a little bit of high temp RTV around just around the outside of this to get a little better seal action. And if you ever had any pre-detonation or anything, it won't blow the seal out of there because there's something holding it.
Stop in for a free estimate. 7089 Brennan Avenue in Rome. Online at cnywelding.com.
Whitesboro Central School District is looking for bus drivers to join their team now. Whitesboro is a leading school system in Central New York.
Just throw a little bit on there, spread it out. Nothing too thick or crazy. That's good. And because it's kind of lubricating while it's wet, it makes it slide in easier. Sure you can't see this, but I'm pushing it in with my fingers. Done. Make sure she's level. She's not pushed down one more on one side than the other. Looks good. Move on to the next. Output shaft seal. Nasty bitch. That bearing feels good. Alright, now we're gonna figure out which one's it here. Got an output shaft going through it, so it's probably that one. Just line her up here. Yep. That's the one. Yeah, this one looks a little bigger in the center, but it could just be worn. Because I don't have one with a bigger center, so this has got to be it. Test. That. Yeah, she's tight, but that's the one. Damn, it's supposed to be that tight? That's crazy. At the outside. Yes, it does.
Being young with unlimited energy to burn, ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have. Think you can be lower testosterone? What do you mean? Well, guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T. I've heard about Nugenix. That really works. Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus. They still give out complimentary bottles for people to try. Yep.
Okay, that one's in. Yeah, ship to shaft.
Bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermal X. Their newest
The oil out of there so she sticks good.
free. Text cr80rb to 42424. That's grit to 42424. Not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Come on, you dirty bitch.
By now, you've probably heard of Upside, the free app that gets you real cash back at gas stations. But Upside is so much more than just a gas app.
Hey, ship to shaft. Which one are you?
In grocery stores, gas stations, and restaurants, including popular national chains.
Ooh, that's a
and local
special one
favorites.
right there.
Just download the free app, claim an offer, and get real cash back on your purchase. There are no complicated points or rebates. With Upside, you can earn up to $10 cash back every time you go to the grocery store or dine out. That's up to $10 right back in your pocket on every meal out and every grocery run. The best part, you can earn on top of
Actually, there's numbers on these.
rewards. Download Upside today. Use promo code PIZZA.
Probably could go by the number, huh?
10% cash back bonus
Instead of
on
guessing.
your purchase. Get the Upside app and use promo code PIZZA.
What's this one say?
Extra 10% cash back bonus. That's promo code PIZZA10.
An A23
User and location. Terms and conditions apply. Go to upside.com.
1424.
Beauty's 21 Days of Beauty event is back from now until
This one is a 1424. I don't see the A23, but this is 1424. I like the idea of that. Gotta be it, right? That one, the center's too big. I think this is for the water pump because it just looks funny. Yeah, it's gotta be it. Where's the shift shaft? Yeah, that's it. We'll find out, you know. Something else doesn't fit, we'll know. Get in there. Alright, all the seals are done in this side of the case. Bearing's been cleaned. We just have to clean the surfaces before we put a gasket in it. And this one needs a lot of gasket cleaning. She's got the whole gasket on her still. Almost didn't even need one, but I have one, so I'm gonna put it on there. Make sure we got one.
Central New York, 96.9 WOUR.
Yes, sir. That's the baby. Alright, no one wants to watch me clean gaskets. Getting oil all over this thing. Oh, the battery's low. Okay, let's see if we get the crank back in this bitch. Put some oil on that new seal in there so we don't rip it. Put it together.
News about movies and your favorite rock stars on our app and website.
The Rock, Central New York, 96.9 WOUR.
Gotta go that way. Yes, that way. A little bit of oil on that shaft, a little oil. Alright, it's not just gonna fall in there. Let's try to give her a couple wraps with the little rubber mallet. Almost there. think she's there.
ClintonTractor.net. Ferris.
Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright, cranks on the one side. Now, even though I got a brand new gasket, I like to put a little silicone just to hold it in place while I'm doing the job. Doesn't necessarily even have to be, you're not making a seal with it, just to hold the gasket. And if this ever has to be split again, the side that I put the silicone on will break free and save the gasket. It won't rip the gasket in half.
He was wide awake. He was staring at the ceiling. He was afraid of all the things most likely to happen today. He got pulled over. DWI. Never happened before. So he can't think straight.
Seen where people even use oil on one side of the gasket to make it so it doesn't
Those kids he coaches.
rip, but I don't think that's the greatest idea.
Because we're in the now business.
You little silicone ball in here.
So he called me. I had him walk me through everything that happened. All the questions that were asked. Every procedure he had to follow.
Oil spot there. Put that out of there.
Parking for Kia at Destination Kia of Utica. Puppies and babies not included.
2025 Kia K5 LXS. Bid number S5291837. MSRP $28,450. Fixed this month, 30,000 mile lease. 27 mile over. $0 due inception. $0 security deposit. 8.75% sales tax. And $650 acquisition fee included in payment structure. $400 disposition fee.
Close enough.
9/30/2024.
Mom,
For the first time in a moment. Customers like 101. Today, you girl good moments. These moments are worth protecting.
Oh,
If you're 75
that's great for the new gasket. Drop her right on the old dirty floor, you know. Make sure she's broken.
there are no prescription RSD. And schedule your RSD
Come on, stupid zip tie.
vaccine.com.
Where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey, Wisconsin.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying
Okay.
the gas you
See how nice that just stays there, you know what I mean, man?
today.
I use Upside every time I
Alright.
Garage to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first
Seals are all in this. Let's put a little bit of lube on each one of these seals.
Amazon and other brands. Just download
So as they come through, it doesn't rip.
Garage for 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GARAGE.
They are tight and new.
Cents per gallon bonus.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie, and one thing I've learned is that you buy a house, but you make it a home. Because with every fix, update, and renovation, it becomes a little more.
That's not all the way in, but I don't think it'll matter.
Done well. For nearly 30 years, Angie has helped millions of homeowners hire.
Bit of lube on that shaft right there.
From plumbing to
That chunk of dirt off of it.
upgrades. So leave it to the pros who will get your jobs done well. Hire high-quality certified pros at Angie.com.
The code of Solve the Vault. Winning cash. This mission is not impossible.
Make a stand. Doing good? You guys would tell me if I'm forgetting something, right? Alright, the crank is holding it up, so we're gonna have to put some pressure here on the case to get the crank to go in. It shows a bolt that's too long. Stupid. Baby. A little bit of pressure on her ain't gonna hurt nothing there, no man. And I really don't like fucking hitting the aluminum like this, but It moved because this bolt's loose. It was tight. Could actually start getting all the bolts in it and help me press it together. Alright. Messing around. That one didn't go there. It went here. That one doesn't reach.
96.9 WOUR. Let's go on vacation somewhere fun. What do you think? And maybe you don't have to sit in the back of the plane in the middle of first class. Assault Ball is here tomorrow, and you can win $30,000.
That one went there. Come on, socket. For some reason I'm missing a bolt there. No, that one goes here. Alright. Give her a couple taps and tighten her up again. Yeah, there's these little nubs that I'm tapping on in here. Not hitting anything critical. Every time I lose a socket on that one. Back's already good. The front's got to be snug the rest of the way. I think we got her, boss. Alright, gonna have to recenter the crank because she is tight in that position. Give her a whack one way or another here. Assuming because we were forcing the case over it, we're gonna have to tap it back this way. Still a bit snug. Let's give this case a tap too. It could be holding up. That's better. Still a little tight, but it's not horrible. Yeah, still tighter than I'd like it to be. Yeah, real tight at the bottom down there. I mean, I could spin it, but It should spin freer than that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ain't horrible. Now this fucking thing. Oh, we might be able to get the idler in there easier now because that gear fell out. This idler back in if we can. The thing is, I don't know how it got past that washer. There's a washer on the clutch basket that kind of prevents this gear from falling off. I don't see how you would ever get back behind it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pull the clutch basket. I really don't understand how it came out of there without pulling the clutch basket, and I can't get it back in. But yeah, it's not just popping out. Shoot, that sucks. Fuck you, screwdriver. Shoot. Oh baby, come on now. Them some aftermarket joints right there. Fast as fuck, boy. Wow, this one's got a bolt? That's crazy. Alright, now this can go back in. All that for that. Beauty. And this guy, that goes behind there. And this gets pulled around to there. Yep, good. Then clutch basket back on. But we're gonna have to drop the stack. That washer fell out in there, and I seen it through the hole. I was like, nah. This guy. And that guy. And that guy. If this didn't move, it'll slide right back in there.
Every time you go to the grocery store or dine out, that's about $10 right back in your pocket on every meal out and every grocery.
Of course not.
The best part, you can earn on top of your credit.
Alright, so we gotta pull that apart.
Download Upside today. Use promo code PIZZA10 and get a 10%
Back all the way, yes it is.
Get the Upside app and use code PIZZA10. Offers vary by user and location. Terms and conditions apply. Go to upside.com for details. Ulta Beauty's 21 Days of Beauty
Come on.
is back. From now until September 19th, score over 200 days at 50% off in every category.
That's the last piece.
Ulta.com daily to get them all before they're gone. Take 50% off bestsellers from brands like Estee Lauder and Supergoop. Plus, say hello to new finds from brands like Dyson and Sol de Janeiro. And Ilia is now at Ulta Beauty in select stores.
I don't have the sunner though. How am I gonna do that?
Ulta.com or try pickup today.
never going to be able to line it up.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Man, too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now, that's a plot twist.
Okay.
In store at Ulta.com.
Try this again.
Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful. Conditions apply while supplies last.
Come on, just fucking line up. Why you gotta fuck with me? Fucking stupid piece of shit. All I want is the fucking thing to line up.
96.9 WOUR, the Rock of Central New York.
Like, why won't you slide in there? Oh no. What a piece of shit. Just line up. The fuck. Get it? Seems like I got it. No. I think I got it. I don't know. Clutch works, we'll find out. Seems right. Right. Seems good. Alright. Now, gonna put the crank gears on. Tell me they won't fit with the basket on here. I took these off before I took the basket off, so they must fit. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Tell me who I am. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. That one coming off. had that happen before. It wedges against the case and locks the motor up. You're like, oh, I blew it up. Man. Take it apart to rebuild it. You're like, oh, not this valve. Okay. It's sounding much better than last time I turned it, that's for sure. Looks like we're ready for clutch cover. Actually, probably should rebuild the water pump seals since I have them. Might as well do them. Alright, we're gonna rebuild the water pump. Okay, there is a washer that goes on the back of that. Shaft is pretty torn up. You always want to look at the grooves in this. It's not horrible. That's actually a step that's supposed to be there, but I don't feel it too bad where the seal sits. But if you got a big deep groove in this shaft where the seal sits here, it still won't seal with a brand new seal. You need a new shaft. Put that in your memory bank. Alright, let's see seals, what I do with them here. That's that big funny looking one that goes there. Sure looks like it. Then the next seal must be behind this one. So they do both come out from the front, actually. It's that one. Look at this little baby oil seal. Hello, baby. It's that one. So we got two left that go somewhere. Check that one. Oh, there's one here, and we didn't even get that one. Oh, maybe that's that one right there. Yep. Okay, so we know where that one goes. All right, these ones I'm not gonna bother with silicone on because it's in the water pump, and I don't want to plug anything up. Oh, that's gonna be tight to get in there. Wow, that worked out really nice. And then this one goes backwards for whatever reason. It doesn't go in there this way, it goes in there this way. Makes no sense to me, but that's how it goes. She's a tight whore. Something smaller. Should go in there further than that. Doesn't seem to want to though. Well, it's even all the way around, so good. All right, see here, shaft, pretty lubed up already. Nice. Better. You know, I'm gonna wait until this is connected to the motor and then tighten that. I don't break anything. Okay, kicker shaft seal next. Oh yeah, this one's toast. It's trying to break. There we go. Only hope I put the right ones in the right places. Seems to be working out good so far. Alright, I want that to push out, so I'm not going to stand that up any. Everything's in. You bet, you bet. You bet your life. Like a knife.
You're inside 40-minute rock block on 96.9 WOUR. The greatest rock ever, and 4 in a row from the greatest bands like The Who. One of the quarterbacks of rock, right? A legend of classic rock, and we love him. 4 quarters of rock weekend, so 4 in a row from The Who right now. Here's your 4th quarter.
Sad man behind blue eyes. Don't know if that camera can see me at all. But I'm just putting silicone on here to make her stick. And then not stick when I take it apart. You know I'll be taking this bitch back apart. Never get it right the first time. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. Vengeance. Hold the O on that seal. You don't want to rip her. Everything in there? Yes. Oh, you bitch. There she is. Oh, yeah. Clutch cover bolts. Let's figure this out, huh? I don't have shorter ones than that, so that definitely goes there. The vengeance. Alright. These go through that cover. Oh, no, they go on the outside. Same length, front bolts. Very nice, very nice. Okay, zip them in. Okay. Sad man, behind blue eyes. Don't worry, I did the crankcase bolts with the ratchet too. I just didn't record it. Never trust the impact, and you never want to hold the impact hard enough to trust it because you'll end up stripping the aluminum out. Okay. Now we can tighten the water pump. Don't need a heck of a lot. The inertia's actually going to tighten that as it spins. Oh, she's going to be all sealed up, dude. So sweet. Alright. Put the stator back in. It still rolls. Yes, it does. And this guy. And this guy. Them guys. How much of the stator? To the pulse. Only the pulse needs to go on first only because this thing sits at the bottom of this groove, and then the other one sits on top of it, you know. Actually, let's set that there because the stator shined up the contacts on the stator just to say I did. If I don't, it won't have spark, probably. Just my luck, you know. Alright, now, this. Takes that bolt. Hold them ions. What we got over here, boss? One of them guys? Okay, stator's locked in. Get this pulse pickup locked in. How rusty is this? Good enough. That's more of like a magnet signal anyway, so. Metal's metal, even if it's rusty, it's still gonna have magneticity. Flywheel. It's just got the puller in it. I'm pulling it off of it. I don't go with it. She's nasty. She got some stuff up in her, and I'm gonna have to wipe that out. Oh my god. What? Well, let's turn it into a cleaning video. Oh, it's supposed to be shiny in there? I might both know that. Much better. Keyway's in the shaft already. Line the keyway up. Slam it down with this bitch. Why does that feel funny? Wires are all out of the way. Let's try that again. Ah, keyway was off a little bit. Alright, is there in that bucket, in that cover, is there a nut and a washer? Big? Probably the only nut and washer in there, really. Yes, sir. That bad bear down in there. That sumbitch in there. Back to the 17 mil. Hold the crank so she don't go wild on you. As tight as that gun will do that. It's usually good on them. I wouldn't use a 1/2-inch drive impact and do that. You'll snap the motherfucker. That's a 3/8 drive I was just using. Alright, we'll give her another rotation here, say we did. Yep, she's rotating well. What else is in that cover? Them and the cover, but not the piston. Hey, buddy. And then there should be a rubber gasket, black, in there. Nope, the big one. Yeah. Phillips. Three, five. Fucking bolts are bent and shit. What the fuck? It is what it is. I've seen worse. A lot worse. Bright idea was to use Phillips out here. I mean, I know why Honda did it. It's because this is a plastic cover and they don't want you to be able to over tighten it. If they gave you a nut, you'd be able to over tighten it, you know what I mean, and crush the plastic. With a Phillips, you can only go so tight, you know. So I understand what they were trying to do, but I still hate it. At least give me an Allen. Someone modified it, so we got one bolt. Alright. Bottom end's built. Throw me that shifter, I'll throw that on there too. Oh, we got her together. Original Honda. What are we thinking here? Hard to tell without it on the bike, but I'm gonna set it there for now. Go on there further or something. Whoa. Why ain't she lining up? Yeah, further. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. It'll be hard to do from here, but oh, I can do it on this rocket shaft. Hold the motor for me so I can move this thing. Nice first. Back to neutral. Second. Damn, this thing is tight. Like, it's right there when you grab the gear. It's like no play in it. There it goes. Yeah. Oh, geez, I'm fucking 6-speeder too. Come on. It's hard to turn with no sprocket on it. The motor wants to rotate before it grabs the next gear, you know. Because normally you're moving when you're shifting gears.
Yeah.
Come on, what's going on here? Hold shifted because it stopped me again. Yep. Something happened. Oh, maybe I'm in first. No. Something not right. Seems awful tight, but it is shifting. I think we might be in first there. Yep, neutral. It's going through the gears. A little tight, but she'll break in. All right, top end on another